much, Program Director. Honored guests, FP&M Seta board members, I'd like to recognize Ms. Siriana Maisela and Ms. Jane Meloni that I've actually managed to see before starting this morning. Our stakeholders, our employer organizations, our labor organizations that are here today. It is a privilege for us to partner with Cape Media to open the FP&M Seta, the very first sponsorship that we actually have with Cape Media, to partner with them to actually open this FP&M Seta very first Skills Summit of 2015. It is noted that the main objective of the Skills Summit is that it raises the quality of education and training standards, and it actually also promotes continuous professional development within our organizations. A warm welcome is extended to all of you. This month of August is a very special month in the Seta and skills development landscape, led by the Department of Higher Education and Training under the leadership of Honorable Minister Dr. Blade Nzimande. Because it is the month in which, for the first time, the World Skills South Africa team takes part in the Global Olympics of Skills, the World Skills competition in Brazil, Sao Paulo. We're quite excited. We will be leaving the country this weekend for a week to participate in Brazil, and we wish our team all of the best. As you can see, the month of August is Future Skills Development Month. We really are progressive in driving relevant, or the delivery of relevant current and future skills that will ensure the strengthening of our economy. The Skills Summit is one of the major events in South Africa that showcases the remarkable strides made by learning organizations in advancing the National Skills Development Strategy. Stakeholders who are passionate about skills development will be exposed to a number of expert speakers and discussions on skills development issues, both from the national and international perspective. We do have Wits University that will also, I think during the breakaway sessions, they will be delivering papers that they have produced through quite extensive research into our industries, where they looked at understanding the very necessary skills that we will be needing in order to grow our industries or companies' industries, and at the end of the day, transform the country. Those papers are quite progressive, and I think you'd find them quite interesting. They're looking at local skills, benchmarking those against international skills, and trying to say what is the gap and how to begin to bridge those gaps. Stakeholders who are passionate about skills development will be exposed to all of that, and you're welcome to participate accordingly. You will notice that we have a heavily loaded program with a number of high-profile speakers. I've alluded to Wits, but we've got many others. We'll be looking at issues of SMME, how we link those or that to skills development in order to get, again, that socioeconomic development or socioeconomic transformation that we aspire. We have also invited a number of organizations to exhibit today and tomorrow. So I recommend that guests please visit the various stands, and our learners are here today. Would want you guys to make use of this opportunity to get to understand what FP&M Seta is all about, what we are offering. We actually have 13 subsectors that we are working with, and across these 13 subsectors, there are a lot of skills and career opportunities. You are here today as learners to get to understand closely and work closely with those companies. Learners, some of our learners will be showcasing what they've learned in the companies that we work with, you are most welcome to engage them and get to understand their experiences. What is exciting and innovative about this year's Skills Summit program is that for the first time we have invited you guys. For the very first time we have got learners. And I think that is one of my key successes in terms of this particular program or this event. We approximately have invited 500 learners. We will be hosting 250 today, and we'll have 250 joining us tomorrow. We hope that this would give them the necessary confidence and self-esteem to make wise career choices. Another exciting element of the Skills Summit is that FP&M Seta is of the view that the Skills Summit poses an ideal opportunity for employers to respond to commitments to work integrated learning opportunities. Now, we are actually progressive in partnership or led by Department of Higher Education. We have looked at our papers, we have enhanced or we have acknowledged the challenges and opportunities. And we know now that we cannot continue certificating learners and having them to actually be carrying a number of certificates without realizing the value of being trained. Through the Department of Higher Education, the Minister has now launched what we call work integrated learning, which simply means that all our graduates, whether you are a TVET graduate or a university graduate or even an apprenticeship or a learner, someone that has gone through a learnership program, we want all of those people to be absorbed in the workplace. We have engaged quite extensively with our employer organizations to actually sell the concept. And I've realized through that experience that as you engage with employer organizations, there are no problems, for as long as they understand what the objective is. And with that innovation and forward thinking, I think that will begin to make a huge difference in alleviating unemployment statistics. The Minister of Higher Education and Training has been leading the campaign, turning every workplace into a training space. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're saying that you've got to have your theory, you've got to have your practicals, but you also have to have your workplace experience so that you've got a complete and comprehensive package. Amongst others, calling for both the private and the public sector to open up spaces for the placement of TVET learners. TVET, we used to refer to that as FET colleges, and that has now changed to TVET colleges. These are core themes of this year's Skills Summit. I would like to, on this note, wish you all of you a pleasant and enriching skills development experience at the 2015 Skills Summit. Thank you very much.